Good morning, everyone. There's my little dog Luke and my cat Iris. There she is. And they're playing amongst the mimosa. I just cut down a big branch of mimosa. These are the invasive. Here is a comparison to what a big, tall one looks like. And in the time since we first came down to this piece of property, 2012, these weren't even here. So that's how fast they grow. And what I do is I come out usually in the mornings and I cut them down by hand with this tool. It's kind of just a branch tool and it extends. This one I cut down this morning, you can see, I don't know, it's about 3-4 inches in diameter, but it's a pretty big branch. You have to be really careful. And then these were all the tops I just took off with the lopper. But they have pretty flowers, and you'll see them in the south growing along the expressway, and they're really pretty. But up north, we would call them weed trees, which is what they are, and they're invasive. And this whole patch was just a little cleared field that my grandpa had cleared years ago and farmed. I don't know, maybe half an acre at the most, I would say. That's our RV, my potting bench, my cold frame. So fancy. And I have a little garden back there, but in that amount of time, when we first came through here in 2012 at a reunion, you know, it was a cleared field and a lot of little pine tree saplings were growing. And now they're all, you know, 40 feet tall, maybe at the most. And then that up there, right up there is a mimosa. This is a mimosa, and it's offering a lot of shade, which is great for the RV. But they're so invasive, and you can see there's Luke playing on the root. See how the root goes? He dug up around there. And then they just spread. Here's another one. Makes kind of a good clothesline. But you can see how it's offering a lot of shade for the RV, so I'm kind of selective on what I want to cut down right now. But eventually I want to turn this into a garden like it was originally, a little farm plot. It's on a low piece of the property. The hill's way up there, and the house is way back up there. So this might be a good spot, but I don't know. With the chainsaw, it'd be easier. But Dean's up at the house, and this is somewhat safer. I have to be really careful about how they fall. Anyway, so let me just walk over here and I'll show you this one I chopped off, but you can see within a couple days, they start growing back. And this is the one I'm working on, this big limb, which is probably a little too much. But at least I started it. And it takes a while, that's for sure. So that's what I do in the morning sometimes, if I have time. And we'll see how it goes. Thanks for stopping by.